I can't believe that this is our 10th episode. 10. We've been doing this a little while now, and I've got some really favorite moments from the first 9 episodes. This last week, I was gone a lot of the week to the Mississippi Judicial College, which we can't show you. So I'm going to go back and look at some of my favorite moments from the first 9 episodes. I also finished up harvesting this week. Here we go, the Weekly Staff, episode 10.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So do you have any just general business advice? I think you may have alluded to some stuff earlier, but if you were a young man and you were starting kind of the way you think of your class.
Yeah, I think the best advice I can give is follow your gut and don't be afraid of failure. You look at all the successful entrepreneurs who have failed initially and a second time and maybe a third, and they keep trying. You could just kind of tuck in and everything you do be extremely conservative in your approach, and you may make it just fine, but open it up a little bit more and take some chances and try some things. So that would be my advice, is to don't be afraid of failure.
You know, I think all failures can be learning experiences, and it's never really a failure if you don't
Sam
give up.
Walton called them opportunities.
I agree.
Mistakes are opportunities to learn from the mistake and do a better job next time.
Really expensive education. That's what that.
Some of them can be, that's true, but you just can't let yourself get down. And sometimes you get down and you keep thinking, didn't I just say you can't let yourself get down?
Right.
And that helps pick you up a little bit sometimes.
Well, Mayor, thank you so much for your time.
We're feeding the teachers at North Sunflower Academy tomorrow. It's the first day of school, and they can come in. The PTA was nice enough to feed them today. So they all came in from their half day, and everybody pre-ordered. So we set up a nice assembly line. When they let us know when they were leaving, we were ready already. Walked in the door, and we had it ready. Nothing like having a plan that comes together. San Fran Club. Because named San Fran because it's got sourdough bread.
That sounds terrible too. I'm done.
Hey, I didn't do this.
Being cheap.
I wouldn't be. This is how clean our floor is. We dropped this sandwich on the floor. This is how clean we keep around here.
I'll eat it too.
Jumped into Fulton County Stadium was one of my first demos. I actually had to land on third base. It Braves home opener.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Oh,
so
cool.
Here we were. It was night, 7 o'clock at night. Wind was blowing, and parachutes fly. You know, they don't have an engine. So if the wind's blowing, you may be backing up because it's the forward speed of a parachute. You know, maybe 20 miles an hour. So if the wind's blowing more than that, up higher, you might be backing up. So here I was, one of my first demos. You know, we trained well. We were prepared for this. But anyway, I jumped out. I was over I-20, looking down, going, whew. You know, looking back over my shoulder. Well, I was going backwards. But yeah, I was backing up and got over the top of the stadium, and all of a sudden I felt this shudder, and I started getting penetration, you know, forward drive, and you know, at that point it was no wind. There was nothing. So
You were coming right on in.
yeah, so then we could, you know, you can guide the canopy and fly where you needed to, and I landed on third base.
Did you hit the base?
Yeah, right on it. Yep. Favorite landmark, I guess. One of them was the Space Center. Jumped and flew over the space shuttle and landed right next to it before it took off the next day. And I was like 13 miles away the next morning, and the shuttle was going to launch. And we jumped out, opened the canopy. I was about 3,000 feet, sitting there watching over the Indian River and looking at, it's in Titusville, is the town, looking out, watching the space shuttle launch at 3,000 feet. It was just a great seat.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So you were at 3,000 feet when the space shuttle took off.
Yep.
You had the best seat that there was.
Yeah, great seat. I mean, we watched it go from the ground and past you and kept trucking.
We're here at Dockery Farms. You know, people from all over the world call this place a pilgrimage. Bluesmen from many, many years ago who learned to play at the old commissary just over my shoulder, they called this place home. B.B. King himself called this the birthplace of the blues. But my good friend Bill Lester, well, he just calls this place magic.
We have thousands of visitors that come from all over the world. If you look at the sign-in book, I looked at it yesterday, just, you know, because I was adding paper to it or whatever, and I saw people here from the Netherlands, France, Italy, Spain, Rosedale, Mississippi, you know, and so they come, Drew, and so they come from all over the world. Here's some right now, outside. I'm going to try to come in here and mess up our film.
And that's fine too.
And that's fine too, but that's what they're doing. They may push that button. I'm telling you, here they come, see.
It's a small world.
How are you today? Where are you from?
France.
From France?
Yeah.
Well, we're glad you're here.
We lost.
We're glad you're here. We're doing a little short film, and so you're gonna, if you don't mind, you can be a part of it with us. You can tell us why you're here.
What brings you here?
We came here for the blues
Blues, yeah. That's the right answer. You did good.
and to meet the gently people like you.
Yeah. Well, good.
For those who are living under a rock, why are these people here?
I'm telling you that they come from all over the world every day.
It looks good.
It's a big first place ever.
I don't have to eat it all, do I?
I don't tell the truth about anything. Why ruin a good story?
I gotta wash my hands. I can't eat it.
I was in Washington, D.C. a couple weeks ago, and we were sitting at the bar and looked over, and I was like, is that Jesse Jackson? It was Jesse Jackson. What do you say to Jesse Jackson? Nothing.
Do we need to edit that out?
No.
That's the man to call at Delta Recovery. It looks a lot better than it did a while ago. Isaac said he didn't think your truck was gonna pull it out.
I'll show him. I need some more money to go wreck another one, and I'll show him how to get it out.
Very glad to see that truck leave right now. Just glad everybody's okay.